Overboard is a game where players must assist a platforming protagonist to complete levels by placing platforms, enemies, and power-ups in the level to reach the goal. Players are given an empty level with a starting location and a goal that must be reached. Some elements, such as pitfalls, specific enemies, and hazards like spikes or fire, will be present in each level and must be avoided. Players are given a limited number of platforms and other augmentations to place throughout the level in order to provide a path to the goal. The hero is an NPC that will automatically move forward once the player finalizes their platform placements and will jump to bounce off of enemies or reach platforms. This makes Overboard a platformer that plays like a puzzle game, as players must consider how to best place their limited resources in order to get the hero to the end of the level. If the hero fails to reach the end of the level, the hero loses a life, and the player is given a chance to modify their placements before having the hero attempt again. If the hero runs out of lives, the player loses all progress on that level and must start over. This makes the main force working against the player the built-in pitfalls and obstacles that prevent the hero from reaching the goal, as well as the limited resources of the player to overcome them. Overboard has a pirate theme with nautical settings and enemies, and uses a 2D side perspective like many other platform-style games. The level-building nature of Overboard makes it similar to Super Mario Maker, with the difference being that the player is building the level for a predictable AI rather than other players. Elements of Ultimate Chicken Horse are present as well, with players being able to modify the level after each attempt, but in Overboard, players are trying to help the hero reach the end of the level instead of hindering other players. The nature of placing level building into the player's hands leads many chances for creative interactions. Players can place platforms as obstacles so that the hero's jump falls short by colliding with it and avoiding a fire or a set of spikes that would otherwise cost the hero a life. Other features, such as a time stop power-up, will cause players to consider how long a level will be running and where enemies will be positioned, so the time stop freezes an enemy in the correct position to allow the player to reach new locations. A risk of this design is that it relies heavily upon creating a reliable AI for the hero, though I am confident with an extensive computer science background and hard work from our whole team that we can create a robust AI with consistent behavior that players can rely on. With all of these considerations in mind, Overboard will provide a unique puzzle-solving challenge in a platforming environment to challenge players for hours of fun.